Alright guys, welcome back to some more House of Golf 2. I apologize for the delay, but it's with good reason. Today we are going to be interviewing a developer from the game, Andy Santos. He has over 30 years experience in the industry, and in this interview we go over the future of House of Golf 2 and basically his career in game development and talk about some of the highs and lows of game development in general. I think it's a super interesting interview, so I'm going to switch over to that now. I'll timestamp it. If you're not interested in the interview, you can skip straight to the gameplay where we're going to jump in and check out the legendary levels, but I highly recommend at least checking out a little bit of this interview. I thought it was super interesting. Andy has a wealth of knowledge over his 30 years in the industry and gives us a lot of cool updates regarding the game as well and the future of this game. So yeah, enjoy the interview. Alright guys, we're here with one of the developers of House of Golf 2, Andy Santos. Do you want to introduce yourself and tell us what you've done in the past?
Okay, yeah, my name's Andy Santos. I'm a game director, design director, and I've been making games for 30 years, working on games from PlayStation 1 all the way through to PlayStation 5.
Awesome.
Before House of Golf 2, my biggest credits were probably Horizon Call of the Mountain. I did a Resident Evil title. I was the co-creator of Skate as well, and I've done a bunch of other stuff we can probably get into as we start talking.
That's the original Skate back in 2007, was it?
Yeah, it started in 2004. It was a long project. But I was part of. Actually, I was the lead designer of new IP, and there was 3 different IP ideas, and the third one was Skate.
Awesome, that's cool. And with House of Golf 2, like, how did that kind of interest come around in making a mini golf game? Like, where did that come from? Are you a fan of real golf, or is it just kind of solely...
No, I'm not really a golfer. I'm more of a as you can probably guess in our conversation ahead of this, I like football.
Yeah.
So that's my sport is football, soccer. I'm half Brazilian, so I grew up and that was the sport, the only sport really I was allowed to do.
Based in Liverpool too, so we're more rivals. He's a Liverpool fan and I'm an Everton fan. So.
Exactly. My dad was Brazilian but supported Liverpool. So.
Oh, cool.
So pretty preordained that sort of sports path there. But I guess House of Golf, it really came, from the studio. It was an idea that, the studio had a long time ago, because I was in Canada when I first heard the phrase House of Golf, and I did a bit of consultancy on the original. And then as would, things happen over the years, I end up in Liverpool and working with Gary Nichols, who's the head of Starlight Games, on House of Golf 2. Going back to it, I'm a fan of golf. No, not really. I'm a fan of crazy golf indoors with beer. Yes.
Good fun. So the first game was kind of more like a mobile style game, and how did it come about, like, to becoming a full console PS5 game?
Yeah, this is quite an interesting story. I think Starlight, they got some investment. They had ideas of several different games, so they started developing 3 different games, and one of them was a sequel to the original House of Golf. But that grew, the art team was more mature, and the idea of creating, I guess, better art, moving to to the latest Unreal Engine and things like that came about. I think they did the original one in a their own engine or something, or I'm not quite sure. But the idea is this thing picked up a lot of momentum as the game was moved to Unreal Engine 5. My involvement comes along is a bit later on. So the game is in development.
Okay.
They wanted somebody to join the team to try and final the project. And I thought, well, we've got all these holes, we've got all this content. Let's make a game which not only releases with like offline tournaments, but a game that we can keep developing, and that's what we're doing.
Awesome. And while you were touching on the art style there as well, that was another question I had, like kind of an inspiration for the art style, like it's inside of a house. It kind of reminded me of a game from the past that I played where I think it was called Revolt. It was like one of those, you were playing as a remote control car, like going through a neighborhood and stuff like that. It kind of reminded me of that. I was just wondering where the inspiration came from that.
Yeah, I guess I'm a bit older than you. So the game that I think about is Micro Machines that came along.
Micro Machines too, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's not surprising, but there's another design director on the project, and Nick Burkham. He co-created the original Wipeout series for PlayStation 1, and he had success with. Yeah, amazing games. Don't tell him, but my favorite game is Wipeout 2097. So I have a bit of a not worthy moment every time I see the guy. But yeah, I guess he had his own company and he did tabletop racing as well.
Oh, I think I played
there
that game
seems to be-
actually. Yeah.
yeah. There seems to be this sort of domestic theme going on here,
Yeah, I
and
like it.
it's quirky, it's fun. The way I look at it is, it reminds me of when we were in the pandemic and people were doing just setting up things in their house.
Yeah.
That's the spirit of the game for me. That's what it reminds me of, and that's what we're trying to channel with every room that we make. Is something along those lines, like just getting stuff, putting it together, and trying to make a puzzle really for you to get to the end of the hole on some of the holes that are more difficult. And yeah, it's real good fun to be working on.
Yeah, I just love the art style. It's so cool. Kind of just all the cereal boxes that you're trying to navigate, stuff like that. Just in terms of the game overall, like what's the plan now? You mentioned there that this is a game that you're going to be working on going forward. So is there going to be like future updates? Is there plans for maybe multiplayer? I know a few people have been asking about that. More courses, more cups, that kind of thing.
Yeah. So it's not going away. I can't announce everything that I know in this call, but I can tell you we've been busy since the launch of the game, just working on Halloween, right? So
okay, Halloween themed stuff. Okay, cool.
Yes. So from October 3rd, you're probably hearing this first. On October 3rd, the game is going to get haunted, spookified, as
Cool.
What I call the House of Horrors starts
Awesome.
for the entire month. So you'll see that, and it's surpassed my expectations. It's pitched internally, and then it's kind of like one of those things, like a snowball gathering pace. It's got huge.
Yeah. That's
So
cool.
when you update your game, it's going to be quite big with a lot of new assets going into the game.
Sweet. And does that change how the levels are laid out and stuff like that as well, or?
To an extent, a lot of the changes are kind of, some of them are kind of visual changes to the courses you've seen. Like somebody is getting ready to be, decorating their house for Halloween. I guess I've lived in North America for 10 years, so Halloween is huge for me. One of the things I remember moving from Europe to North America was the first Halloween. I didn't bother with it. It was like, oh, that's a kid's holiday. And then whilst I was at lunch, I'm like, there's Spider-Man. There's another Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I went to a party and the house had transformed into somewhere which looked like the Addams family lived there, right? And I thought we've got to do this to our house. I mean, we can't let this go. And I think that's a sort of general theme running forward. So you have Halloween coming up, and what's after Halloween. You can imagine the sort of things that we'll be doing.
Cool. To touch on the multiplayer part that I mentioned, is there any plans for like being able to play with friends that are across the world, or like not couch co-op, just online co-op?
Yeah. We're doing this in a very sort of staged approach. I mean, we inherited, I guess, a design that was based on the original House of Golf, which was kind of more of a solitary experience.
Yeah.
And what we're trying to do is put in those features. So probably the first step in that direction is we'll fully support Steam Remote Play. So if you're playing on PC, you'll be able to play with friends very soon. And then we are actively exploring different multiplayer modes. I mean, we have leaderboards and things like that. So we're looking at sort of not asymmetrical challenges, but I can't think of asynchronous as the word I'm looking for, challenges and things like that. So we're looking at sort of bit by bit putting multiplayer in. We have an engineer that's dedicated just to make PvP at the moment.
Oh, cool.
So we are trying to progress those things, but it's quite a hard challenge given how the game started and where it's going, right? So it's going to take a bit of time to get there.
Okay, and so going forward, like House of Golf 2, rather than making a sequel, this is kind of more of like a live service game as of right now.
Yeah. It's one of those things where I've worked in mobile, I've worked in AAA, and one of the things that I took away from mobile development was when we launched the game, it would go into what we call, what I used to call with the teams that I worked with, phase 2, right?
Okay.
Really, it was like phase 1. We essentially made a demo, released it to the App Store, and then started the development in earnest. House of Golf isn't like that. We have made a good value game, but what we don't want to do is just stop supporting it. So we're trying to make it even better value. We're trying to add new features. As I said, you'll see that coming October 3rd. You'll be pretty impressed when you load up the game and you see how much has changed through the live tournaments. It's not everything in the game, but the live tournaments, they're going to be all spookified and haunted. And as I said, we're trying to develop those other aspects of the game. I can't make any promises, but that's actively in development.
Awesome. Cool. One other question I had here as well is, like, there's so many different ways you can play a hole in the game. Like, I was wondering how much testing it takes for, like, certain shots that you're trying to hit. Like, does it take a lot of time to test these holes?
Well, you know what? It's quite an interesting thing that happens on the team, because you've got maybe the designer that's created that level, and they have an inkling of the best way through the level. They don't really share that. It's not really, we're not really doing that in design documents, going, this is the best path.
You have to figure it out yourself.
There's been a lot of freedom. Yeah. So the team, what they do is they watch each other play the game and then try to borrow those ideas and move forward. So only yesterday, one of the best players in the game is the tech director of the company. I mean, I don't know if it's because he's worked directly on the physics, but he seems to know the best way to do every hole. Like, even surpasses some of the designers working on the game or the QA. And yesterday he blew my mind. He was like, "This hole is a hole in one," and I would never have worked it out. So we're looking at ways at which we can communicate that to people. Like, we don't want to give away, hey, do it like this, here's a video.
Yeah, exactly. You want it to kind of come naturally a bit.
Yes, but maybe we'll start giving hints. So we talked about adding, one of the new features we'll probably add is a news feed when you load up the game that tells you what's going on, because we have those things, and we're still sort of ramping up some of the marketing and things like that around the game. So we will be adding features like that, and maybe when we get those features, we'll give subtle hints on the levels, like, hey, if you go to nuts and bolts, don't aim for the teddy bear, or things like that, which will make you think about the way you do that level.
No, I understand that, because you don't really want to give away the entire thing, because half the fun of the game is really trying to figure out what power you want to hit it at what direction and that kind of thing. So yeah, it makes sense that you wouldn't want to give that away entirely.
When I was doing some of the press just ahead of the launch, I remember just playing a level in front of one of the press. Like, I wasn't quite getting the result I wanted, so I was using mulligan after mulligan. And I think that's one of the things that I like about the game in its current state is, the fact that you do have to experiment. It is, once you play through the levels, then it's a memory game if you do replay them, of trying to get the best route through the level, trying to recall a way of doing it, or to try and beat your score. That was one of the reasons we added trick scoring into the game, is can I think of a longer path with more deflections to get to the end of the path, because that's what I was doing when I was playing mini golf with a beer in my hand. Is I don't want to just hit it the whole. I'm trying to show off in front of my friends.
Exactly, trick shots.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's fun. So more general questions now, rather than House of Golf 2, is just kind of like, what are some of the high points of your career that you can think of in game development? Like you said, you mentioned Skate and Horizon, like working on VR stuff. What's a high point of your career that you can think of?
I think every single stage of my career has high points. I was fortunate enough to work at Sony right at the beginning of my career, and the one of the first games I worked on was Wipeout 2097.
Awesome.
And I felt blessed. I was playing this game ahead of anyone in the world, testing it, and I thought it was the best job ever. So that's a real high point. I always look back.
What year was that?
Fondness of that. That was 1996.
Okay, I was only 2.
So see, as I said, I'm a bit older. Or I was an incredibly mature 2-year-old. Maybe I am that. But the thing was, after that, I got promoted into development. So then I worked on a series of games, a series of space games. So I got to do write scripts for Patrick Stewart and Michael Dorn on a Star Trek game, which was a bit crazy for me, because obviously I didn't think of myself as a writer, but as a level designer. With the lead designer that we had at the time, that's what we were allowed to do. And we did have a writer that came in, and I always remember moments where he said, "Who wrote this script?" And he was looking at a level design, and he said, "It says corrosive parasites," or something like that. And he said, in Star Trek, always double barrel your objectives to make it sound more sciencey. So it's corrosive acidogenic parasites. So I have fun moments like that. But obviously, one of the big high points was moving to EA after working at Rockstar to eventually create Skate. It was a beautiful part of my career. Usually, developers don't have enough time to do pre-production. We're usually exiting pre-production without knowing entirely what the game is. Which seems a bit crazy, but it happens far too many times. I've spoken to a lot of colleagues over the years. This is not something that's
Is that
unique
just
to
pressure
me.
to get games out quickly? Like, is that kind of what it is?
Yeah, it's always been like that, or misunderstanding of I think the most misunderstood job family is game design, because it's not a kind of very visible skill in lots of ways where, for example, with an artist, you can say, hey, show me the art you've done. It's there, right? With game design, it's a rule set. We're not coding, we're not doing the arts. Certainly we have functions like we'll create levels and things like that, but I think there's just a misunderstanding that design doesn't take any time at all, but it does. If you want the best game, you want to make sure that you've designed every possibility, which takes quite a long time.
Yeah.
Especially for a AAA game. So we had the luxury of working for a year in pre-production and then moving into production after a year, and I think the game benefited for that. They used to, the design document that I created was called the franchise design document by the EP on that game. Andy's got the FDD, so we kind of always knew where we're going with that series. Another high point was when I was headhunted to go work on Resident Evil, which was at a wedding, and it was a former staff that brought me to Canada, the guys that actually hired me to Rockstar in Vancouver, now with their own company, and they said, come join us. And I'm like, no, I'm okay, thank you. I was working for Ubisoft at the time, which is one of my favorite companies that I've ever worked, and there's later on in the night they said, come join us. No thanks, even though I'm a bit more tipsy. And then they said Resident Evil,
and that got you.
And that was it. I was like, yes, okay.
Which Resident Evil game was this?
I don't like talking about it because it's the worst game in my career by review, but it was Operation Raccoon City. But yeah, it's an interesting one because it was made in 1 year, so it had less development time than House of Golf 2.
That's insane,
so it was, yeah. So it's in many ways, I feel very proud that as a director I was able to do like a single player co-op versus multiplayer game, do all the cutscenes and everything within that year of production, with a very talented team. So yeah, it's definitely another high point. And then since I've been back in Europe, I've worked in a game loft doing mobile games like Disney Magic Kingdoms and things like that. I've created a company in Norway called Portal One. They're doing their own thing very successfully.
I was born there.
Oh wow, yeah, I love Norway. By the way,
I love it too.
It's one of my favorite countries. One of my favorite places that I've lived.
Is it in Oslo, the studio?
Yeah, it was. And sadly for me, I was flying to Oslo, and my daughter was 5, and she said, "Daddy, don't go." And the worst thing about that sentence is I said the same thing to my dad, and my dad was a sea captain, so I watched him sort of sail off into the horizon until I could no longer see him from the the Liverpool shoreline. So for me, I couldn't live and work there, knowing my daughter had said that sentence, and so I did everything I could to come back to Europe, and ended up working at Firespray on Horizon Call of the Mountain. Which is funny because they didn't tell me what I was working on, so it's not like the Resident Evil moment. It's just I need a job near my family. It could have been anything. My Little Pony. It would have been fine with me, just as long as I was with my daughter at that point in time. And luckily, it was Horizon, which obviously is a massive franchise, and was a great experience working with Guerrilla Games making.
Yeah, I love Guerrilla. They're awesome. One other thing, with your game career as a whole, was I was going to ask you, what's a game that you worked on that you feel like deserves more love? It's kind of like an underrated title that you worked on that doesn't get the love it deserves. That was kind of the last bonus question I had there.
It's interesting because I think a lot of the games I've worked on have been big hits. So I'm going to say House of Golf 2 at this moment in time. You know, it's one of the games where it's a good game. You know, we've not managed to make the biggest splash yet. Well, at this moment, with everything we've been doing regarding House of Golf 2. So that's why we're keeping on. You know, we're going to make it better. We're going to, you know, hopefully create something where a community can stay and be part of, you know, the developments of this game going forward. So I'd say House of Golf 2. Prior to House of Golf 2, I don't know. I think it wasn't anything to do with the reception. It was a global #1, but it was Resident Evil, Operation Raccoon City.
Yeah.
It was the first non-numbered Resident Evil to sell more than 1 million units.
Okay.
And
cool.
you know, and the reception by some parts of the press was very bad, especially in the US. Whereas in Japan and in Europe, it was okay. It got the reviews that I think it deserved. So you know, that was the niggle in my career because, you know, a lot of people were dismissing the game, going, it's the developers of SOCOM making a Resident Evil title. The thing there is I didn't work on SOCOM.
Yeah.
It was a different team.
Yeah.
We grew from 25 people to over 150 people or something on the project, you know. So I'm like, please do your research, you know, find out, speak to us, and before you say, you know, statements like that. And there was mechanics in there that were really innovative. Some people know about, you know, it wasn't really sort of celebrated in the press. And of course, if you come from a game like Skates, you know that one of the things that drives me is innovation. So there's a lot of innovative moments in that game, especially in the core mechanics. You know, it's one of the few games where you can play multiplayer and you can sort of grapple someone. You know, can't really do that in too many shooters.
Yeah, I've never played it myself. I might have to check it out. One more question. Do you have any tips for the legendary levels that I'm about to be jumping into in House of Golf? Am I going to be able to get gold medals?
I've got to say, the general tip I used was when I was first on the game was I look at, you know, I use the free cam. So the free cam is one of the designs that I changed. So it is a true free cam, because when I go to play mini golf indoors, I'll be walking around the course trying to plot out how to do this. So I want to do the same in you know, in this game. So I'd say, you know, use the free camera as much as possible. And I've got a general tip, which is, you know, physics is your friend, right? So if you're looking across thinking, how can I get across that gap, try and fire a shot in that direction. And the other thing is, don't use your mulligans up too quickly.
Yeah, you know? That is one thing I need to definitely work on.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, I always found that, like, the late, I need them more in the later holes, so don't go for it early on, going like, oh, I can do that again. Just live with it. You know, get to know those courses later on in the competition.
Yeah, I was at the start. I was trying not to use any mulligans. I quickly realized that's a mistake. But then I was using them all within the first 4 or 5 holes on the same hole, and I was like, I was out of them then later on and getting 10s on the holes towards the end. So that's definitely a good tip. Yeah, appreciate you coming on anyway.
The game. Yeah, I was demonstrating the game. I did the same thing, right? You know, I said the same advice, and then somebody watch me use my mulligans at the first couple of shots.
Sometimes when there's a shot there, like, it's hard to resist it when you know you can do it, but it's like you're just failing over and over again.
Exactly. And I was trying to show off, you know, I was trying to play the game in
that's what
such a way that looked good. Yeah.
Well, appreciate you coming on anyway. Thanks for your time, man. Really appreciate it. And hopefully we'll hear more from you when we're getting updates of the game and stuff like that. Where can people find you if they want to keep up with you? Do you have a Twitter? Do you have... Yeah,
we're on Facebook. We, you know, we don't have a Discord yet. Maybe we'll do that in the future. But definitely, you know, Facebook, you know, and anything with Starlight Games, we're on. You know, Twitch, all these things, Twitter, all these things. I don't bother with them.
So you don't have them for yourself, no?
No. I think there is an account from me, and it'll say, you know, game designer off skate or whatever, and I've probably posted about politics or something. no
gaming stuff,
whatsoever, or football or something.
Fair enough. Well, it was good talking to you, man. Thanks a million. Appreciate your time, and I'll see you soon.
Take care.
Cheers. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed that interview. We are now going to jump into the Garage Gear Cup because we had a disaster here in the Garage Cup last time. But we're going to try improve this, get a gold, and then unlock the legendary level. So let's jump into the Garage Gear Cup. We got a lot of bogeys and a lot of horrible holes last time out, but I think we can do better this time, alright?
Oh, I don't think so.
We got the Bioshock looking ball here as well. But yeah, it was super awesome to hear Andy's overall thoughts on the gaming industry. Like, it was great to hear about House of Golf, but I really enjoyed the interview, just listening to his actual his knowledge on the gaming industry and his thoughts overall on where the gaming industry's at and that kind of thing. Like, super interesting. I'm restarting.
You know what? I'm rusty. We're starting again. I can't start on that. I refuse to make that be the first shot of the video. I refuse to.
Edit it out, Sanakagi.
Sure. Ahem.
This is my very real first attempt. Alright, let's not hit the saw. Alright, first attempt. First attempt here, guys. Here we go. Yeah. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, you son of a... Are you kidding me, son? I thought it was supposed to be third time lucky and it's not. This is why I had such a tough time getting a medal on this one. I'm assuming if I get bronze, it'd probably be enough to unlock the legendary one, but we'll see. Alright, so I hit that one just a touch too hard, I think. Something like that. Stop. Stop! Stop, you dirty dog. Thank you. So I think if I go with something like this. Bang. Oh, lip out Larry. Alright, 3 here ain't too disastrous. That's going to be okay. We'll take a par there. We still have 9 mulligans at our disposal. It's been a while since I played this game, but I missed it, man. I love this game. It's so much fun. I was kind of waiting to do the interview to make another one of these videos. I thought it would just be cool to include at the start of the video. So appreciate your patience with that. Now, one of the tips he gave me is to always use the free cam as much as possible. And you know, just go for shots. Just go for them. If you think you can do it, just go for it. And I truly do think we can get this in 2. So let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, let's go. That's beautiful. I don't care about that medal. I'm going for the 2, baby. Right, how hard do I have to hit this? Like, halfway? A little over half, just in case. Alright, it's gonna be a birdie. I could use a mulligan there to get an eagle, but I'll stick with the birdie there. We'll take the birdie. What do I have to shoot? So 39 is par. We need 6 under. Okay, we can do 6 under for sure. 6 under for gold, 4 under for bronze, and 5 under for silver. Okay, we can work with that. Oh yeah, the ping pong balls over there. Now, I found that those harmed me more than helped me last time we did this, so I think I'm gonna go left this time. I mean, left just seems like a way easier task, to be fair. So I'm gonna go left this time and see where we go from there. Yes! Come on! That's beautiful. Go all the way down. That's sensational stuff. It's a par 5, too. We already got the medal from last time, too, so we could actually end up having an albatross here? Albatross! Come on! Oh, yeah! That's what we're cooking out of here. Alright, okay, so we got a little dog can there. I love it. I love it. Yeah, it was so interesting hearing like the inspirations for the art style with Micro Machines. Like Micro Machines and Revolt were the 2 games that I was thinking of as well. Revolt, just because I played that one a little bit more, is the one I mentioned, but Micro Machines as well as the one that Sanakagi mentioned to me, where he was kind of thinking that's what I was talking about too. Micro Machines was a really cool game. Okay, so this one seems like it's pretty straightforward. I'm guessing you could go straight over if you wanted to and go for the hole. Like, I don't think it's probably worth it to try. Like, if I went max power, do you think, like, through that little green part there, right? I'm gonna try it. Bad idea, sir. Okay, that's okay, though. It's not the end of the world. Now, we gotta be careful of the paint here. I'm gonna go max power off this. Off the side of the can, down the hill. That's actually funny, dude. That's hilarious. I'm taking a mulligan on that one. I'm sorry, Chief. Oh, that's funny as shit. Okay. Oh, thank God. I thought I was going out of bounds again. This is not a good hole for me, Chief. We can still get out of here with a par, though. It's fine. Okay, we're fine. We can hold this for a par. That'll be good. Gotta be careful, though. The paint does slow it down quite a bit. Not that much, Chief. Okay, let's... I can definitely hold this, so I'm taking a mulligan there. Okay, the paint didn't hit it as much as I thought. Thank God that went up and out. I thought that was gonna lip out Larry on me for a second, but we're okay. It's okay. We're still, what are we, 4 under? I think we're in bronze medal territory because we had that albatross. That albatross definitely helped us quite a bit. All right, so this one here, is this par 5? No, par 4, okay. All right, so if we go, oh yeah, this is the one with the shortcut over to the right here or whatever. I think I might go the normal way this time. Ooh, that seems tough though. All right, you know what? I'm gonna try for that one again, but if I go past it, I'm not gonna come back. I think I remembered it needing to be like 3. Yeah, I was correct. Yeah, see here now, I can't go for it either way, so I might as well go for this one. I think it's probably easier.
Nope.
Are you kidding me, dude? All right, frick it, I'm going down this way. I'm gonna try this once. Bad idea, sir. I'm actually gonna take a mulligan on that one too, so we'll come back to here. That is 2 mulligans taken though, very unnecessarily. So that's are you kidding me, dude? Oh, thank God for that, dude. Don't do this. We're fine. Everybody stay calm right now. This is what happened last time, man. No! This is what happened last time. I started falling apart on this level, man. I started falling apart. I had so many bogeys towards the end. I just need a bronze or something, man. Just need a bronze. We had lots of par 5s here. We still have 4 mulligans. We're fine. 5 mulligans. We're fine. Totally fine. Totally fine, man. I think we went... Was there a way to get down quickly here? I feel like there might have been. Oh, yeah. It was out here, right? You go out here and then go down there, right? I think that's what we did last time anyway, and it worked a treat. Dude, are you serious right now? Okay, I can still get it over there. Come back, come back. Yes! That's ideal, actually. Oh, yes! No, you're kidding me. Oh, that's a crying shame, son. I think that should be good enough for a par, though. Oh! No, I'm taking that one. I'm taking that one back. That is cruel. Unusually cruel that one was. Like, come on with that. You're joking me, son. All right, as it stands right now, we're 3 under. We're not in medal range right now. I need more birdies, man. Oh yeah, this one. This one stinks. Great shot. You're joking me, 8-ball.
Hello, my friend.
No! No! Dude, this game is unusually cruel to me today. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. No! I didn't mean to do that! I did not mean to do that. I meant to press free cam. I can't believe it. I can't believe I just did that. Oh no, dude. Okay, just go for it. Just go for it. Don't do this! Bye-bye! What is genuinely happening to me right here in front of my eyes, dude? I just can't believe this is real. Oh my god, thank you. Okay, now triangle. I just used every single mulligan. We have to play the next few holes in very under par. Oh, thank god. Don't! Is this a sick joke? I can't believe this, dude. We have 1 mulligan left. I can't believe what I just witnessed on that hole. I cannot believe what I just witnessed here. This is crazy work. Oh my lord. I've well and truly bottled this, boys. Like, well and great shot. I mean, how have I turned into the worst player in the history of sports all of a sudden? Like, genuinely. What is wrong with me?
It was always you.
No, I'm going the normal way. Fuck that. Why do I bother? Why do I bother, man? Oh, thank you. Thank you. That is magic. That is magical moment in the history of sports right there. Yes, that's a birdie. Okay, it's a par? I thought we birdied. Oh, we hit out of bounds. I need a birdie on this last one. We need a birdie on the last one for a medal. Eagle for silver and an albatross for a gold. Oh, this is tense. I only have 1 mulligan because of that 1 hole as well. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Right, where are we going? Over here. Oh, Lord, please. Let something special happen. All right, we want to use the saws this time. Do I want to be the first? Yeah, I think it's like the first one you want to be at. Second one takes longer to get over to. That seems way harder, actually. Okay. Yes, perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Now we want to get this down there, hit that yellow thing. So I'm going to say just under 3, maybe. Yeah, perfect, 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 perfect. Now this shot is the shot that's going to determine whether we do this challenge or not. I have 2 chances at it. I'm going to go with that amount of power. That's a special golf shot. That's so clutch. That is so goddamn clutch. Keep rolling. Burn rubber through the next championship. You're damn right I did, son. We'll take bronze. I don't care. We'll take bronze. We're heading to the legendary levels. Let's go. Come on. We want a new balls. The hot rod. That's pretty cool. It's a tire. I like that one. That's cool. All right. There we go. Wait, is it telling me I still can't do the legendary ones? All right. We got to try it again, I guess, and get gold.
6.5 hours later.
All right. We are 5 under through 3 holes. Now we just need to hold out. Now we just need to, realistically, we just need to play pretty good from here. And that's it. I'm not taking any unnecessary risks this time. Didn't mean to do that, but that'll work. Thank God that portal. Are you joking? Hello? Is this a sick joke? Is that a sick joke? Is that a sick joke? I didn't even mean to hit that portal. That's crazy work. Ooh, you could get a hole in one doing that. There we go. Another eagle. Come on, boys. I'm telling you. Now, from here on, we could par every hole and we'll still easily get gold. I told you guys I'm going to obliterate it this time. I want to start those legendary ones, damn it. Yeah, nice shot. It's really is kind of as aggressive as you can be, really. I hate when that happens. I'm taking a mulligan on that. It's like I'm trying to hit soft, but then, like, I swear if I hit it... Yeah, okay. I hope this is hard enough. Yes. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, nearly got it down. It would have been nice, but we'll have to settle for that. That's okay. Get in. Yes! Come on! Alright, we saved a par there. That one's a hard hole, I'll tell you that much. Should we do what I've been doing, or is it, like, is it even logical to do it this way? I do think it is. Gotta be a little less aggressive with this first shot, though. Perfect. Oh, I could nearly go for it from here. I'm gonna try it. One time, for the one time! Unbelievable shot! Come on! Let's go. This is a chance for another eagle. I mean, I would have to be genuinely one of the worst players in human history to not get gold from here. With the amount of mulligans I have left, 3 holes left, if I don't get gold from here, I'm genuinely serious. I think someone should look into putting me into a home. And not the nice kind. Just going in the hole. No! Stupid 8-ball! Thank you. Silly little 8-ball, that is. Perfect. 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 That's still gonna be a birdie. This is actually light work now at this point. Ignore that one. There we go. Alright, birdie. Come on, boys. 2 holes left, and we're in heaven. It's 11. It's heaven for Jamie Vardy. Oh, not a really nice shot, dude. Top quality stuff. Stop. At any point would be nice. Watch this. No! Dude, that almost worked! I'm gonna try that again. I have to try it one more time. One more time. Yes, dude! That's so fire. I love it. That's an eagle, too. Oh, no, it's a birdie. No, it's not. It's par. It's a par. All right, 1 hole left, guys. And how many shots have we taken? 24 to here. So yeah, I mean, even if we par this, we're still 4 shots within the limit. I would have to triple bogey this and have 3 shots, so we're okay. We're okay. We have 3 mulligans. 3 mulligans! Oh, the mulligans! Bang. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I knew exactly what to do now after last time. Never mind, I don't. A little harder than them, we're perfect though. It's the right line, I just need it a little harder. 3 is perfect. Oh yeah. Get all the way up, why not? What a shot. What a shot from the king. Don't forget it, baby, the king is back. Come on, boys, what a run that was. What a run that was. 28 shots. We decimated the best score. Come on. Just needed to play that one a few times and that's gold. I love the look of that trophy. It's so cool. The Garage Gear Cup is ours. Come on, son. You have won a gold trophy. Damn right I have, baby. New legendary series unlocked. So I had to get gold on all of them. Or maybe silver, I don't know. That's kind of crazy. That's crazy work. Alright, legendary has been unlocked though. The Hog Legends. Wait, it's just 1 track? That's it? Oh lord, I'm scared. I'm scared, Potter. Alright, par 3. What are we looking at here? Is that a ramp? Is that a ramp? Or is it gonna hit it and come back down? I mean, the medal's there for a reason. I gotta try and ramp it. You know me. Alright, 3 power. Not even close. That's a hole-in-one though. That could be a hole-in-one on the first level here. Oh, what a shot. Filthy animal I am. Filthy animal I am. Birdie on 1. Come on, let's go. Hog Legends 1, checkered past. Okay, so Hog Legends 2 maybe there is as well? Or is that the name? Are they all named something? Each hole is named something potentially. Oh, this one's cool. Are we landing on like a stool? Going through a breakfast? Oh, that milkshake looks nice. We got super fruits. Oh, I like this. See, it's making me hungry. I've already ate. I've already ate. Oh, so that's how you get the gold medal. But we don't really care. Oh, there's a portal though. Where's the portal take you? Back over here. You're joking me, son. Why would I ever want to take that? I guess just to get the medal solely. Because there's no other benefit to it really. Can I use that banana? Is the question I want to know. No. No, you can't. And that was a huge, huge mistake on my part. I understand. I understand that now. That's gone as well. Good job. We are checking. Good job. Good job, Turlock. That's better. Alright, using lots of mulligans here, but we're okay. Watch that shot. Bang. Bang. Breakfast. Alright, not quite. It's par 4 though, so... Do I have to... I don't have to care about the power here, right? No siree. Oh! Lip out Larry. It's gotta be a par though. So what's a gold medal on this one? I didn't actually see, like I didn't check what gold is. 31. Okay, so 4 under is gold. Wow. 1 under is bronze. Like that'll tell you how much more difficult these courses are getting now. Okay, sure. We're down in the garage now. Darts board. It's a man's dream right here, this garage. How about I just absolutely send it? For the, yeah, look at that. That's why the medal's there. Just send it on top of the boxes. Going near full power, not quite. Oh! I thought that had a chance, boys. I'm gonna try that once more. Full power. Come on, boys. That's a tap-in par. We'll take it. Remember, 1 under's bronze. So as it stands right now, we're on track for a bronze medal, son. All right, let's go. All right, I like the look of this hole. It looks cool. So we're trying to get to there. No, there's no shortcut in from behind the hole. Okay. What about... I know this sounds stupid, but you think I could get it through the block? Like, through the block, like right here. Like, we could obviously go all the way up and around and back down. But could I just get it through the block if I went like this? Like this? Dude, that has to be a thing. Tell me that's a thing right now. I think it is. I just gotta hit it harder. Not like that. I mean, I'm not gonna take a mulligan there because, like, we're fine. But that was not where I was intending to go. I'll be completely real about that. What in the hell are you supposed to do here? Like that. No! Oh! Alright, this is going to be a first run through anyway. I'm not going to be too worried about getting gold here. Oh, you are joking. I'm taking a mulligan on that one at least. I hit it like bang on. It was just a little too hard. There we go. Alright, that's a birdie still. So we're 2 under. That one you can definitely do it though. Hog Legends 4, Dozer Dash. So is this the last level? Maybe we'll have to get into some of the live tournaments and stuff like that as well. I have heard that the live tournaments are pretty fun. So that could end up being a good time. The gold cards, the gold deck of cards here is cool. So we can go up that way. Where's the hole though? Oh, down there. Okay, so what's the best way to get to the hole? Definitely not that way. How the hell do they expect you to get that medal? Oh, the portal. Where's the portal? Oh, there it is. There it is. I see. That's how you get the medal. I'm not going to worry too much about getting the medal anyway, but that is interesting. Alright, so what's the best way to go about this? I can go through the cards. Or I could go up and around. Alright, I'm going to try something a little special here. Not quite what I had in mind, but it's not the worst shot in the world. Considering this is a par 4, I mean... Could be a whole lot worse, definitely. Are you... Did not... Am I in bounds? Oh my god, I'm in bounds. Can't see, but I'll take it. Let's go, par 4. Let's go, son. Birdie again. We're getting gold on this thing, baby. We're 3 under right now. All right. Do you think it's possible I could like go up and over the hard hat? No, I don't think so. But like, how else would you get that medal? I mean, maybe you just go in there and back out, like a little lame-o. Yeah, off the box over here. You need to be careful of that little hole there, and then up here. Okay, so this is a par 3. Doesn't seem like it's an easy par 3. I'll be real on that. But we'll give it a bash. 3 power. I knew I was going to hit that. I knew for a fact that when I said 3 power, I was going to hit that little part. And that was going to be the only part I'd hit. I just knew it. Are you... You have to be joking me, son. You just have to be joking me. I'm going to go for a little bit more of an angle there. Full power. Frick it. Thank you. So full power is what the problem was. I should have been going for full power. Okay, so do we need to be careful here? Yes, we certainly do. Okay, I have an idea. This is going to be a masterful idea, too. You're going to witness it in all its glory here. Watch this. I was just packing the ball. That's what I meant to do. Oh, come on. Birdie, that's what I meant to do. We are dominating this. Legendary level. Come on. I'm too good. I'm too good. Legendary my ass. Come on. That's simply sumptuous. That's a really cool level, actually. Really, really cool. Oh my god, this is extreme. This has to be the par 5. I think I saw it was the par 5. Interesting. Okay. We can make this work. Dude, do you think I could get into the portal from here? Like, genuinely? Ooh, hang on. Dude, for a fact, I know this is not going to fire me towards the hole. Like, where does that fire? Does it tell you where it fires you? Like, it's aimed back up here, but I don't think that's where it's going to fire me. Like, where does that fire me? Like, I don't think it shows you. I mean, we might as well try. We might as well try once. I want to see where it puts me. Yeah, okay. Okay, we'll work with that. We have 2 mulligans left as well. We need to be careful on that. Okay. That works. That works for sure. Do I want to hit the blocks or avoid them? I'm gonna say it's 3.5 power. I'm just good. It's just... At this point, you have to admit it's sheer talent. And that's another birdie. Another birdie for your boy. 4 on the trot. We're 5 under par. We got 2 holes left. If we par them both, we get a gold medal. Par them both and we have 3 mulligans. We go inside the bedroom. Lots of toys around to avoid. A sheep. A robot toy. A gold medal. And a game of Streetopoly. Alright, do you think it's worth it to go straight at it? I think the answer has to be a resounding yes. I'm going for the chess piece. I have a shot that I need to try once. It's probably dumb. That was it. Oh, no! That was the shot. That was the shot. I thought I could bounce it on that thing and have it go up. It was close. What if I try it again? Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that all day. No! No! I did not want that. Bastards. That's funny. I did not want that. Okay. Can I get it up there? Don't do this again. Alright. I'm taking a mulligan. I'm taking a mulligan. That's a cruel hole, this one. Don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. No! No! Dude, I forgot it, like, drags it in from a distance. Are you joking? Is this a sick, pathetic joke? I don't believe it, man. This is a disaster. We're not going to get gold anymore. Am I even going to get bronze now? And all my mulligans are gone. I can't believe it. This is for double. Double bogey. Now I need a birdie for gold. I need a birdie for gold. To be fair, I should still get a silver regardless, but that's tough to take. That's tough to take, and this is going to be probably a really difficult hole, you'd have to imagine. Oh, yes, it is. Okay. Now, tell me I can go for it from here. Yes, I can. Absolutely. What does this do, though? This thing here. I'm guessing it bounces my ball, but to where? Right, this is going to be difficult. There's no doubt about it. There's a lot of things we need to avoid here, it seems like. So I think the smart play is just to go out here nice and soft. 2 power. Yes! And now from here, I think I can go for it nearly. No, it's probably not smart to go for it. I'm going to go over, but not for it. Perfect. 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 This is a smart finishing hole here. A genius. If we get a birdie here, you know what? I'll be more than happy with that. I'm going 3 and a bit. Need 4. Need 4. 100% need 4. We don't have a mulligan. So now the best I can do is a par, probably. Are you joking? Are you joking? That would have been such an epic way to finish this with a birdie. It's going to be silver. We're going to miss out by 1 shot. That is tough. That's a tough scene right there. Local legend, though. We are a local legend. We've beat all the championships, my friends. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. You won the silver Hog Legends trophy. Hog Legends. Hogwarts. Hog leg. Ooh, that's a cool ball. Ooh, legendary. Got the crown there for the king. The king of House of Golf 2. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for the support on this series. This is the ending, I suppose, of the championships. But if you want to see me do a few of the live tournaments like this one here, I am 100% open to that. They have 48-hour challenges. They have live tournaments. I'd be down to check those out. I haven't played those yet, so it'd be cool to kind of check those out together. But anyway, thank you guys so much for the support. Really appreciate it. We'll be back in the near future. And yeah, shout out to Andy Santos again for coming on the channel. He might be back on the channel in the future, maybe to talk about the updates for the game. But thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace out, my friends.
Break.